Of course. Heals. And we are live. In theory, anyway. Gosh, this has been a terrible morning. I mean, not terrible, but it's been... Ah, gosh. So we were going to stream a little earlier, like I mentioned last night. And so we got up early, got to our computers, and then as my wife is logging into Ark, on the screen, it's like, day 2. And we're like, what the crap is this nonsense about day 2? And so, lo and behold, somewhere along the line, uh, our um, our server progress got wiped, and we got reset all the way back to day 0 early this morning. It looks like, and it progressed far enough to day 2, so that's what we logged into. Suffice to say, it was not a fun morning, and I tried like 3 or 4 backup restorations, and it didn't work. And yeah, I was very, very, very upset about it. Um, However, you know, did the stuff I had to do for work, and then came back, tried restoring again, and somehow, miraculously, it's fixed. So basically, we're at the last save point right before we got, or right after we got off, and we're just gonna stay there. So, cause right now it's working, and that's the important thing. So yeah. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Saturday. Welcome to Saturday streaming. Sorry we are so much later than usual, and we'll probably be going straight from this into, well, not straight, but we will still be doing our regular LOTRO streaming after this. However, yeah, we are live and good to go. So. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Saturday. It's been a busy one for us, for sure, to say the least. But the casting for work went fantastic, and we're finally back on and able to play, and that's all we really wanted to do and care about right now. So I'm glad that we did not lose like everything that we have worked for, because that would have made us both very, 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 very sad.
Immediately after I get good level Ember Wyverns. No more Wyverns for you.
Exactly. So, all right, what is it going to take to make a tech generator? I'm assuming a fair amount of stuff.
Probably some fiber.
Most likely. Actually, probably not. I don't think they need fiber. Tech generator. Okay, so I need to get a lot more crystal. Oof. A lot more metal ingot. All right, well, that's going to be a lot of what today is. Hey, Sadie, how you doing? Sorry, we are so much later than usual. But I do have to show something off. This one was for G-Hawks. We named him Baldy because, you know, he's totally bald, of course. And yeah, no, it's awesome. We finally got a Ute. They were 300 when we started taming them, so they came out to 449, which is fantastic. And now we just need to get a female so we can start breeding, and then we can start really getting ready for the boss fight, which is great. Oh, but I do need to clear... Gosh dang it. It is such a mess over here.
Hitting J help.
No, hitting J would be the opposite of help. Yeah, I told G-Hawks that I would name it Baldy because he just... Yeah, you know, full disclosure, he's actually a good friend of mine in real life from growing up. And he just shaved off all his hair for charity. So, yeah, I told him, I asked him if he wanted to have a dinosaur he'd name, and he said name it that. So that's what we did. Yeah, it's been an eventful morning, to say the least. Okay. Alright, Archimedes, we've got... Gosh, we have so much that we've got to do today. Because we are going to get ourselves... like I said, he's a good friend from growing up, so I'm always happy to you know, just toss a bone someone's way. Anyway, like I said, we are going to try and get our tech stuff up and moving today, which I am very excited for. All good, Sadie. People just kind of come and go as they please, so no big deal. I'm just glad that we're playing at all, because I could still be trying to do tech issues and figure this all out. What the frick? Barney, what you doing in the ground, buddy?
Eating?
Is he still full of stuff? He's encumbered. Oh, he's still got a ton of stone on him. Okay. Dang it. Well, okay then. That complicates things slightly, but whatever. I'll still make it work.
Do you want a 250 Ember Wyvern egg?
Probably not. If you've got Ember Wyverns you're already going to breed. I
just found one, so I didn't know if you would want it.
I appreciate it, but no, I'm probably good. Because I have a feeling you're just going to give me eggs to hatch anyway.
That's my job. I breed the dragons.
You do. Like I said, you are the mother of dragons. You are the Danny on this server. So. Alright. Oh. No, you don't, you stupid rat.
Did a Pego just steal something?
It was attacking my, it was attacking Barney. So. But I was able to kill it before it stole anything from me. Which, at the end of the day, is the important thing. So. Oof. Barney is very overburdened. Okay. Let's see what we can ditch here. Raw salt. Raw salt. Berries. That should hopefully clear up some weight. If not... Yep, okay. Enough I can fly. Perfect. Very slowly fly, but still fly. So yeah, we should have enough black pearls, I think, and everything else that we need to be able to build the tech replicator. And from there, it's just crafting a whole bunch of element. And yeah. Oh, I'm excited. I am so excited. We are nearing the end game here. Well, kinda. It's still going to be quite a while before we go for the boss. So. Because I like taking my time on these things.
You gotta breed up the army.
Yeah. You do. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Pull the crystal over to here. 175 is a good amount. Pull all the stone over into here, so that we can just make a truck ton of spark powder.
What do you need spark powder for?
I'm all out on the preserving bins.
No, that's good reason.
Yeah. So. What else did he have on him? Did he have flint? I don't remember if he had flint. Oh, he has some. Okay. And now we go back to what we were planning to do before. So, alright, Archimedes, let's go. I really need to clean up my base. I really need to clean out my base.
In the realm of unhelpful solutions, I have a dino killing gun.
That is a very unhelpful solution. I will agree. Though, with that in mind, I actually probably do need to purge some of the eggs in the fertilizer. Or, not in the fertilizer, in the hatchery. Because there are some Brontos in there that I really have no need for at this point. So, yeah. Anyway, hope you're all having a good Saturday. It's been busy for us, but I'm glad that things have finally calmed down. And I'm glad that those of you that are here are here.
What's the best long neck rifle blueprint we have?
I think the one that Aaron has. Why?
Because I just found one for 688.
5688?
No, 688.
Six. Ooh, that's pretty good. I think Aaron's is like. I think that actually might be the best one we have. Bring it by my base and I can craft one. I mean,
Okay.
once I get the metal for it. Which, right now, all metal is going towards other things at the moment.
Well, it takes 12,128 pieces of metal ingots.
Okay, Archimedes, stop! What are you doing? Rick. It takes 12,000 metal ingot?
Yes.
Holy crap, okay. Well, it's a good thing that we play on the server we do. Because that loot that we get grinds down pretty well. Of course, that is provided, you know, when we get loot of that quality. Which is always a kind of, you never know. I do think, though, at this point, I've come a long ways from that first night on the island, or on this island, where it's like, none of my rocks give metal.
Yeah, it took you a while to find metal.
Well, I literally had to go all the way down the coast to find a rock that wasn't just going to give me salt and stone. Like, that was the annoying thing, is that I could not find something that was going to give me just metal. And I desperately, desperately needed metal. But finally did, and yeah. Although, you know, it's not like it really matters now, because I'm nowhere near that area. I can get rocks with metal very easily.
You do fly better now.
Yeah, just a bit. But still, I mean, getting that first metal was just, it was so difficult for me. And now it's like, looking back, it's come a very, very, very long ways. I mean, but then again, that's how survival crafting games work. You know, it's very progression. You slowly work your way up the chain. Okay, stop punching. You slowly work your way up the chain, and eventually you kind of just get to where you need to be. Okay, come on. Come on. Drop already, dang it. There we go. Or not. Frick! Man, they take a long time to actually drop. I wonder. Nope, it's way more effective to use the Anki. Okay. I mean, that's basically most of the crystal around here. Just gonna do this for simplicity's sake.
What you need is a pack of Ravagers to drag behind you.
Yeah, I'm flying on the Quets, so not really the most useful thing. Because I'd probably lose them. Okay. Let's go back. Actually... Oh yeah, let's go back. We'll drop this stuff off. Then we will, once again, head out. No, I get a pretty good harvest with the Anki storm. It's just he gets weighed down very, very, very easily, and so I was just like, you know what, there's only a few crystal nodes left. I'm just gonna go harvest them myself. So, gosh, I need to clean up my base and do some remodeling. One of these days, I'm actually gonna do that.
One of these days, you might finish that wall too.
You know, I will. I was actually thinking I might be able to do that on Monday, potentially. Um, but right now, I am very excited about what we've got in the plans for today. So,
Entering the tech age.
yep. That's the hope, anyway. Oh, but while I'm here, let's see. I should have all that spark powder done. I do indeedly. I'm apparently overburdened, and I'm not sure why. Oh, that's right, because I got crystal and stuff on me. Okay. So now, let's go put this away, and then we'll go start getting the metal. And then with any luck... Oh, wow. Frick. It's a lot of spent meat. Frick. I will deal with the preserving bins probably later. But, okay. Off to go get the metal. Actually, what crap do we have in here? I might actually have enough. I don't know. It's probably better if I just go harvest a bunch.
I have performed a kidnapping.
What did you do? Who did you steal? What? Why do you have Barney?
He was all alone.
Yeah, because I was just pulling stuff off of him. I was coming right back.
All alone.
Give me my Anki back. I have actually stacked crop plots, or at least I've got, you know, 5 in one space. So, I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to. But I have made it a bit of a model of efficiency. Right now, though, the big thing I'm running into is just that I don't have enough dung beetles to process all the fertilizer that I'm getting. And so... Or to meet the fertilizer demand, I should say. And so, yeah, I'm running... God... Gosh dang it. What is with all you guys deciding to suddenly walk off?
There's a present in your fabricator.
Is that the blueprint you were just talking about? Nice. I will take a look at it in a little bit. Yeah, I will be getting glass up before too long. I've never, you know, in all the hours I've played this game, Unmentionable, I've never actually built a toilet. The thing is, you know, I crap where I go, and so I don't know. I've never actually built a toilet in this game. Go figure.
Still an Edbird and an Arg egg.
Can you? Yeah, go ahead. What do you need an Arg egg for?
Full.
Oh, yeah, full. Go ahead. Oh, it is instant fertilizer. Interesting. I mean, I normally just let the dung beetles have it because, you know, I like the oil too, but that's interesting. I mean, this is the kind of stuff you find out when you know... Interesting. I will have to consider that. Hun, did you know that it'll turn instantly into fertilizer if you force poop on a toilet?
I'm not even sure exactly which button is poop forcing.
I want to say it's P, but I'm not sure.
That'd be really funny because that's really appropriate.
It is. It's extremely appropriate.
Here to cause trouble.
As usual. Alright, let's hope this time Archimedes does not fall through the world like he did last time I was up here. Because that was all sorts of annoying. He did not. Good. That makes me happy. That makes me very happy. Okay. Man, we can still just carry a ton of resources. Frig. I love having a Quetz. Oh, can you go swing by Aaron's base and make sure his Quetz is alive?
I have no clue where his base is. I've never been there before.
You've never been to his base?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'll try and swing by there later. And just make sure his Quetz is alive. I'm just very glad that all our stuff is still, back and whatnot. Because after that bug this morning, I was really scared we might have to restart our entire game.
Lose my wyverns.
I know, I would have been very sad if I'd lost, the base that I put all this effort into. I don't think that's on PC. That seems like a bug they would have fixed a long time ago. But then again, this is Ark, where they don't actually fix bugs, so... Or at least, they don't actually fix ones that aren't game-breaking. They're almost as bad as Bethesda.
Features. Ooh, I just got a 553 assault rifle.
You got a what?
553 assault rifle.
Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all.
Actual rifle, but not a blueprint.
Oh, dang, I was hoping it was a blueprint. But, yeah, I guess that makes sense. No, I might build a toilet today, then. We'll see. How much metal do we have? Because we need 5,000, so that's 18, 36, 44. So not quite. That's about half the metal we need. I will say, one thing that I really, really, really miss from Extinction is the gacha. I mean, they made... Oh my gosh, they made life so freaking easy. Almost to the point where it's just like, you were basically entirely self-sustaining. I mean, heck, actually, I pretty much was self-sustaining on that map. The only thing I had to go out and get was meat. Because, like, I had enough gacha that were generating everything from, electronics to black pearls. Or at least I think electronics, but definitely black pearls. And then, just my little farm of snow owls that were just pooping all the time, so I was getting all that really great crystal stuff. And then just a ginormigantuan number of berries and whatnot. Like, I miss my gacha. I really miss my gacha. Is that the one you got from me?
Yeah, I got twin girls.
Do you need another Arg egg?
Maybe.
I think I have one more, if you want it.
I think you had 3 in there, but I don't want to take all your eggs.
I can get more. It's not that big a deal. I can breed Argatastic with, one of Austin's. So that it's not some unholy incestuous union between daughter and father. This isn't, backwoods Alabama.
He brought his toy in here.
It's always when we're not available. But it is cute when he drags his toy around like, please give me attention. To be fair, just so everyone knows, we do actually take very good care of our cat. He's very, very spoiled. We're not simply ignoring him.
He's also very muscular.
That too. He plays like 90% of his day. It's kind of almost creepy. Just how much energy this cat has. Actually, come to think of it, has anyone on the stream actually seen our cat before? Have we shown him off?
He's been in the background, but I don't think anyone's ever been like, this is the cat.
Well, if anyone wants to see it... Okay, so the plus key is force poop. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. Doesn't the toilet need to be attached to water lines, though?
Yep, he works.
Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I've got a lot of crop plots. That this is why I'm constantly out of fertilizer, and they are just not. The demand has not been met. Although actually, I'm looking at these, and most of them are, pretty full. Some of them are actually over capacity. So okay, well, Sadie wants to see the cat. Where did he go? All right, hold on. I will be right back. This is Zorro. He is our little terrorist cat sometimes, a lot of the time, but he is also our lovable little furball. No, he's actually a very skinny cat. He like I said, he plays most of the day. Oh, thanks, Sadie. He does look like he has little socks, and actually, it's really cute. Um, we almost named him Socks, but the we just felt like Zorro was more appropriate because that's what the shelter had him named, and we're like, it just fit better, and it it isn't quite as stop eating the chip bag. It fit better for his personality. So, but yeah, actually, we almost didn't get him because what happened was that we were at the shelter the day after Thanksgiving, and we were looking at cats to get. We saw him, but we didn't see like the little paper saying that he was available, so we assumed that someone else had already adopted him, and so we went to go look at a different cat. Oh wow, 27 pounds, frick! Yeah, no, that's way fatter than our cat. Anywho, we were looking at a different cat. We went to go adopt that cat and found out that he was being adopted by the same person that was going to go for Zorro, but then we found out that because they were so different in age, the policy was that the shelter wouldn't allow both to be adopted at the same time, and so the person opted not to adopt either one of them. And so we're like, okay, we'll take Zorro. And so as we were filling out all the paperwork, there was another family that was in there meeting him, and they're just like, "Are you guys the ones that are adopting him?" And we're like, "Yeah." You could just tell they wanted to ask, but they were just too kind not to, if they could have him instead. And so yeah, we lucked out on getting him. And funny story actually, the Humane Society said that he was 10 months old, and then when I took him in the next week for his, just kind of checkup after getting out of the shelter, the vet was just like, I don't know what they're thinking because he's still got his baby teeth. He can't be older than 6 months. So we basically got a kitten for a cat price. So yeah, that's the story of how we got our crazy cat. But we love him a lot most of the time when he's not driving me bat crap crazy, which is on a fairly regular basis actually. But even then, we do still love him. Actually, he does have an Instagram if you guys would want to check that out. It's Hun, could you put the link in the chat?
Yeah, give me just a minute.
Okay. We take pictures and videos and put them up there every so often for people from my old YouTube channel that I had to walk away from when I got my current job because I just was too busy and to see because they fell in love with him too, and just for anyone else that comes across him on Instagram. So Ah, there's metal. Okay. Yeah, I kind of get that. They mean well. But yeah, how they didn't notice the baby teeth and pegged our cat for 10 months old as opposed to, the 6 months that he actually was. I don't know. We're pretty sure though we're pretty sure he was separated from his mother too early. Um, because he shows a lot of symptoms of like abandonment syndrome. Because I mean, like my wife will take a shower at night and he will cry outside the door the entire time. Because he thinks she's gone, and so I only imagine what it's like when we're on vacation. So, because he's very much a mama's cat. But yeah, so he's got some abandonment issues. Um, uh, he has pica. He'll just kind of eat whatever, and so it's. Although I think he's learning what he can't stomach. But yeah,
It's just a big baby, big infant.
yeah. He also doesn't realize how hard he bites, and so we're trying to. No, they do good work, so I'm not dissing them either. Um, they're just so busy that sometimes things can slip like that. Um, Anywho, so yeah, he bites a little hard, just because he doesn't know. He never got slapped by other cats when he tried to show love bites, and they're like, "That's too hard, don't do that." And so he doesn't uh, know these things, but he's come a long way. He's an extremely social cat too, which is nice because that's what my wife really wanted. So I'm more of a dog person personally, though, but we can't have dogs where we're at, sadly. When we get to Idaho, though, we have plans for several dogs. At least I have plans for several dogs. My wife has insisted that it's one or two at the most, and I'm like, but dogs. So, okay. Let's see. 1836, 44. We're almost there. A little more metal, and I think we will have enough to craft our tech crafter thingy. I'd love to get a Rottweiler, because like one of the gentlest dogs I ever met was a Rott, but it's no, not that. I don't know. It's really just gonna depend on how hypoallergenic they are. Okay. Sorry, I had something come up on my company Discord that looked like it was an emergency I might need to immediately attend to, but it is not. So we so what I was talking about last night with the work thing, that went well, but the guy I was co-casting with had a transformer blow up right outside his apartment um, just before we started the cast. And so we were just very fortunate that his apartment wasn't affected, but it sounds like there might be rolling blackouts now in his building, and so someone else needs to step up and do something, from what I understand. So thankfully, I'm not being messaged directly, so I'm just gonna say I'm not needed. Yeah, no, I love Rottweilers. They're beautiful dogs, and they're just so, you know, gentle and loving when you train them right. They just have such a bad reputation, and my which I don't think is entirely fairly earned. It like any dog, it comes down to training, um, but I don't know. What we'll see what happens. I'd love to get a Rottweiler. My big thing though is that like my mom is just super allergic to dander and such, and so if I want to make it so that she could actually come visit and not just have an allergic reaction all the time. So it basically has to be a dog that doesn't really shed a ton, or is at least hypoallergenic. Which we had a couple of King Charles Cavalier Spaniels for a while, which are just absolutely amazing dogs, and I'd love to get those again. But we'll see what happens. This is all speculative years out from now, so yeah, exactly. It really is all about the owners. Well, okay, with the sole exception of Chihuahuas. I don't know what it is about that breed, but they just have such a Napoleon complex. They are just always aggressive. I have never met a like just intrinsically passive, docile Chihuahua ever. But maybe that's just me. They are bonkers. I mean, they're just yeah, yeah. They're not a dog for me. I get that some people enjoy them. I would never. I couldn't stand a Chihuahua. All right, come on. There's got to be more metal around here.
Remember that artifact cave in the crystal area that had no enemies in it?
Mm-hmm.
Thing's just full of metal. Go get there.
Uh, maybe. The only problem with that is just that I can't take the Quets in there. So once Barney's full, I basically,
Build a
I
box.
maybe. I don't know. I'm flying to another one of these little archways that usually has metal on top. So football with fur. Yeah, that's a good description. That's a very accurate description. So I'm just gonna throw it out there. I am so ready for spring to start because I've got all sorts of new flower beds and stuff that I am excited to plant. And if you want to see them, feel free to check out the Instagram I have linked in our socials. Not just yet. We're it's still gonna be another couple of weeks because we got to get past the frost danger to really put stuff out. But I have got plans that if they come to fruition the way that I'm hoping, oh, it's gonna be really impressive. Of course, those photos are going to be wildly out of sync with everything else on that Instagram because it's all video game pictures right now. Okay, I think that should. Okay, he's full. You know what? Let's drop the stone. Get back here! Don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. Do not leave me stranded again.
Your pet's trying to abandon you.
Yeah. At least this time he was only walking away instead of just clipping right through the world. But still. How rude. You know?
You got to say that Jar Jar Binks style,
How rude. Something like that.
something like that.
Oh, wow. Let's get rid of that salt. Do not need. Do not need the rare mushrooms. Eat the seeds. Okay, so
You need the mushrooms for fertilizer, refertilizer.
I don't need them on the Anki is what I'm getting at. 672. Okay, I think with everything I have back at the base, that should be enough. Oh boy, okay, I am not going to, I'm not going to be able to get this back, easily. Not with the stone that he's carrying, so... Unfortunately, as much as I don't want to do it... Oh, that's a lot of stone that I just ditched. I can come back and grab it, I guess. I really don't like having to just abandon that much stone, though. Okay. Are those landlocked ichthyes? There's some very colorful landlocked ichthyes. Interesting. Not that I need any more, but interesting. Alright, this should give us enough metal to be able to do what I want to do. Which is build the tech fabricator thingy. Once it's all smelted down. So, yeah. Oh, I am excited. I am excited. I am so excited. Bless you, hon. Because the big thing, once we get tech up and going, we can, with the S Plus mod, we built the tech transmitter, and that actually has a dino scanner on it, so we can actually start being strategic in going to pick up dinosaurs. We can see where the high-level ones are. And, yeah. What do you mean we should get to Montana faster while we still can? I'm not sure quite what you're getting at here. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Montana. I'm just curious as to why you're saying we should be getting there quick. I mean, do you mean are you referring to Idaho? Our plans for Idaho? Because I mean, that's still we're not in a financial position to do that just yet. So believe me, we want to get up there as soon as we can. But money needs to square itself away first. Like, we want to get the lot paid off and then use the lot as collateral to finance it. So. Okay, I thought that's what you might have meant. Yeah, yeah, so the plan is that we're going to use the lot as collateral to finance it, to finance the construction of the house we want. And we are still, best case scenario, 2 years out from paying that lot off. So. But, I mean, it is what it is. Like we're doing... Right now, we feel like we're in the right spot. We feel like we are where we need to be. Our expenses are fairly minimal. Um, and if I'm being entirely honest, we do kind of suspect a recession is probably on its way within the next few years. That's just kind of how the economic cycle goes. And so we're hoping that if it does hit, it'll be around the same time we're ready to start building so that we can be able to potentially get it done cheaper. We'll see. Right now, though, we feel strongly that we need to stay here. It's just our kind of gut feeling after a lot of, just like thought and prayer and everything else. Plus, I mean, it doesn't hurt that where we're at right now, my dad owns the building, and so we don't actually have to pay rent. So, yeah, we're very, very fortunate in that regard. Okay. What else do I need for this tech fabricator, creator thingy? Whatever. Oh, man, he's got a ton of wood. We'll see. I mean, I hope, you know, that that's not the case. I hope it's still a little ways out, but it's entirely possible. I don't, I think you're entirely right. It could be 3 months away. So there's already kind of signs of it. I mean, my dad works commercial real estate. He's got his own real estate company, and he's got his thumb on the pulse of this stuff very, very well. And so he's been kind of predicting this as well for a bit. I'm just hoping that when we do go to build, interest rates are still as low as they currently are, or at least close to it. Although I know that's probably like a vain hope right now, because they're not going to stay this low. Like, if we're just going to be entirely honest, they're not going to stay this low.
Especially if a recession hits.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens. You know, right? Like I said, right now we're in a good spot. We don't really feel like it's the best move for us to kind of pick up and leave. So. No, and I don't blame you. Alaska's a beautiful state. It's a wonderful state. It's way too cold for my liking, but it's a wonderful state. And it's beautiful up there. Not to mention, land's cheap if you go in the right spot. Okay. What do I need? Tech replicator. That's the name of it. Duh. Okay. Okay, I basically almost have enough at this point then. Let's... We'll craft 100. Get that taken care of, and then I just need to have the metal ingot smelt down. We're in good shape. Rick, we might actually be able to, we'll get the tech up today. Yes! Oh, that makes me happy.
Boop.
Yeah, I'm very, very, very happy about that. Really? That's all you're going to let me build? There's those two extra large stone walls. That's it. Feel ripped off. Alright, where's Manny? Where's Manny, my mammoth? Seriously, where's Manny? Did I lose my mammoth? Oh, there he is. Okay. I was gonna say, if I lost my mammoth, I was gonna be fairly upset.
You could go get another one.
I could, and I probably actually will, because, you know, this one was 290. I wouldn't mind getting another high-level one and breeding the two. Just so that I've got, you know, mammoths with extra carry weight and stuff. Better stats and all. But for right now, he works. And I am in desperate need of thatch, so he's doing his job.
I'm in for another Arg egg.
Okay, do you need me to start breeding Arg eggs? Because I think you've taken like the last of the ones that I currently just have available in stock.
I think you should have two, and I'm only going to take one.
Okay.
If you don't have two, I'll leave you at least one.
No, I mean, if you want to take the last one, you can take the last one. I can always breed new Args. That's not the big deal. You know, I still think mammoths should be, you know, like the wood harvesting champions they used to be. but I don't mind the thatch gathering. Hi, Ember Wyvern.
Hello.
You're just showing off now.
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, you and Aaron have the you got a 260 female, Aaron got a 260 female. You got that 400 egg. Okay, let's see. By the way, in case anyone was wondering, we are still going to do the LOTRO stream at the time in the schedule. Just because this is a little later does not mean we're pushing everything back. So we will be streaming LOTRO again later today. Because we are at a good point in the story, and I want to see it keep going. I want to see what's going on. I got
The Lone Lands.
What?
Questing through the Lone Lands.
Yeah, I got an undead dwarf to put down, so.
Boardroom still has a while.
Yeah, I know, you've mentioned that. And who is it we end up with? Is it Ivar we take out first? Well, I still have undead I need to put down, so. Alrighty, I think that should hopefully be enough thatch. But we will see. Still, like I said, I'm just glad that we still have our game file. And that we don't have to start over. Like right now, that is just the biggest thing I am grateful for at the moment. Well, that and the fact that our LOTRO streams actually seem to be doing alright, so. A Sparky. What do you mean Sparky? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Oh, no, I'm not an electrician. No, I work for, actually, I do, something a lot of people probably might be a little jealous of, and that's not meant to be a brag. No, I work for a VR esports company. So, yeah. No, that's what I'm hoping for, Sadie. It would be awesome to see that again today, but we'll see. But yeah, like I was saying, I work for a VR esports company, and right now we are. Well, today is basically our last day of our big tournament season. Virtual reality sports is basically what it is. So you know, like competitive video gaming in a VR headset. It's fairly new. I know it's very niche and not super well known at the moment. But it is slowly becoming a thing. Alright, black pearls. How many do we have? I have a bad feeling. Okay, yep, that's. I need to. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do next. It's time to go harvest more black pearls. Because I used up everyone that I had making elements. So, but it's a pretty awesome job. I do a lot of their YouTube content, a lot of their developer relations, a lot of their business development, and I mean it's basically the dream job for someone like me. I honestly could not be happier with the position I'm in right now. So, not to mention I've gotten so freaking so many freaking games for free. So I am not a coder. Um, my wife is a coder. I could not. I can't code. Um, yeah. I mean, I'd love to learn, and I'm planning on going back to school and starting that here next month, actually. But as it stands right now, man, you are just being very picky.
I need a male.
Do you just need to borrow a male?
Well, theoretically, once you want to just breed freely over here.
I mean, if you want to borrow one of my males, feel free, or borrow Austin's. You know, breed with one of those ones.
I might.
But yeah, so I want to learn how to code. I just I don't know how to code as of yet. So, but yeah, we're hoping that this my work with the Virtual Athletics League pans out into something more serious than it currently is. Because like we're doing well, but it's still just a startup, and so money's still very tight there. And we're hoping it takes off and actually becomes something, because that would be awesome. It would just be freaking amazing. But we are hedging our bets in case it does not by having me go back to school. So. Okay. Let's get some more. Hun, did you just see what Storm asked in chat?
That would be interesting. I've never really worked with CAD. My mom worked with that some. I think that would be really cool. Actually, Nate, your brother is working to do something similar.
Oh yeah, that's right. CAD is architectural stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, he's trying to make a. I think my mom said that if you wanted to do like really cool virtual walkthrough tours, you'd use more Revit than CAD. But I don't know enough about CAD to really be able to say.
Yeah, my brother is an architect, and he's actually starting to use VR to code in, you know, like buildings he's working on and whatnot, to just kind of be able to do client walkthroughs and whatnot. So he's starting to get pretty into it since I took this position, and he's learning more about, you know, the capabilities of VR. I'm telling you, it's really where the future of gaming is headed. I'm completely convinced of that. How do you eels, like, know I'm fighting another one of these eels when you're, like, halfway across the map? Like halfway across the screen?
Same way Skyrim guards know when you steal something. Every guard in town knows.
I guess.
It's a hive mind.
It must be. Freaking eels. I hate these stupid eels. They make my life so difficult out here. That's really high up for a jellyfish to be. Come up this high. Yeah, it would be awesome to be able to do stuff like that, but you know, it's slowly. The technology will get there eventually.
Yeah, it's only just now starting to get to the point where the average consumer can really just have access.
Yeah.
That's not game break or bank breakingly expensive.
Yeah, I mean, you know, even just 5 years ago, VR was still very, very expensive. I mean, you know, like HTC Vive was like $1,000, and that was one of the few that was out there. I mean, I think the Oculus Rift was like 600-700, but that's still pretty expensive. But you know, PSVR came in at about 400, and then the Quest came in, I think, roughly the same price point initially, and then the Quest 2s come out just you know, starting at 300. $300 is a lot more friendly to the consumer budget. So now that it's becoming more readily accessible, I think you're going to see a lot more of VR development. Which is really awesome, so. Oh, are you a programmer, Storm? Alright, I gotta find scorpions here. Ah. No, I mean, you can pick stuff up. I mean, like, you know, like I said, my brother's an architect. He has no training in coding at all, and he's been teaching himself how to use Unity, for example. So. And, you know, for being self-taught, he's actually done pretty good. Alright. Where are these scorpions? Because I need black pearls desperately. Gosh, I wish I had a Tuso.
You could go be looking for beached Tusos.
I'd rather go for the scorpions. I have a feeling I'm much more likely to find them than I am to find beached Tusos. Hello, Dunks. Please just leave me alone. Yeah, I've got the right... Yeah, okay, I've got the one with the right saddle. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
There's something going wrong.
No, nothing's going wrong. I'm just... Not yet, anyway. Oh, look. There's scorpions, and there's a mosh pit. That is already on to me. Alright, bring it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of, you know, I took some stuff on Udemy and whatnot, some just kind of basic courses, and so I can do kind of simplistic HTML and JavaScript, but I can't really do anything that's, like, super marketable. I want to get a 3D printer, though, and that's something we've talked about getting when we get up to Idaho, but, yeah. Right now, we just don't have space for one. Oh boy. I've pissed stuff off. I've really pissed stuff off.
Are you gonna die?
No. The most damage I'm seeing them put up is 19. Remember, I've got a really, really good saddle on this guy. Run? Psh, nah. I don't need to run from these guys. My Basilosaur's got a saddle with 208 armor. I'm perfectly fine. Not to mention, it's also imprinted, so it's taking 20% less damage. So, and I need these pearls. Oh wow, I just killed a 290 dunk. That makes me sad.
Are you going to tame a dunk?
You know, I'd like to, because they're very, very good for underwater stone and crystal harvesting, and I've got a lot of that by my base, but at the same time, given how they're always in just such a giant mosh pit of other dunks, I'm debating if it's worth it.
Might even call it a dunk tank.
It's just... Gosh, I love you. Yeah, see? Like, 2,000 health gone. That's it. Hardly anything. I've actually faced what's felt like every dunk on my server before. It gets pretty intense. I mean, is that an understatement, hon?
This is a pretty densely populated dinosaur island.
Oh, they do metal. Yeah, don't they? I have not really done much with dunks just because I've usually just focused on land resources. I haven't really needed them to get by. And the last time that I needed that I was able to harvest metal or anything underwater was on Ragnarok. And they just never showed up in the little trench by my base. It was always just like, you know, Mosas or Tusos that would occasionally be there. But just a lot of usually just anglerfish and jellyfish. And so I haven't really had much opportunity or need to tame dunks. No, I might tame one this time around. We'll see. Like I said, though, they are just in such heavy packs. It's hard to find one you want and then be able to isolate just that one. Because you're likely to kill all of them. There's got to be more scorpions around here. I mean, how many black pearls do I have? 34. Yeah, I need a lot more black pearls. And I had tons, and then I spent them all making element. Because element's expensive on this server. Here we go. This is what I need. You know, I really think in all of Ark, the most overpowered creature in the entire game is the jellyfish. And this is just, you know, kind of my opinion, and feel free to disagree with me. But here's why. Is that I have literally seen someone go into like a cave on like the island on a max level Mosa in like tech armor and have one school of jellyfish kill both him and that max level Mosa because they just get so immobilized they can't do anything. And so the only things that you can really actually go exploring with in the ocean safely are like basilosaurs and tusos. No, like eels suck, but they're not. They've been nerfed. They're not going to knock you off your mount anymore and completely immobilize your mount. The fact that, you know, the jellyfish have a permanent immobilization, like a lock, makes them extremely difficult to counter unless you've got the right mount. And so I really think they are the most overpowered creature in this entire game. Alright, I think that should be enough black pearls, but I want to get more while we're out here. Yeah, no, believe me, I'm with you on the eels being just unbelievably annoying. I am 100% in agreement, because they have been the bane of my existence on this server. However, I really think it's the jellyfish that are in desperate need of a nerf. Yeah, because you think, you know, okay, look, I've tamed this max level Tuso, or max level Moza. You know, this amazing king of the deeps, the gig of the deeps, basically, almost. And, what does it do? Oh, look, here's a school of, like, 6 jellyfish that are all level 10. They're gonna kill it. They're gonna kill you and it. Because they're gonna knock you off your mount, and then they're gonna sting you. So it just, it's so... Like I get, you know, wanting to balance it. And maybe there is a way to do it, like... Oh, yeah, keep the noobs out of the water. I mean, maybe the right way to balance it is to be, like, if you have a Moza in, like, or a Meg in, like, tech armor, they're immune. And I think that's a completely fair trade-off. But it still doesn't work that way. There's literally no counter. And so you can have this mech, or this Moza in tech armor, and the only thing you can do to kind of counter them is to shoot them before they get to you. But then you're burning up element, and if you can't kill them before they get to the Moza, it's over. Your Moza's gone. I don't know. It's always annoyed me just how overpowered these jellyfish are. But maybe that's just me. Okay. There's got to be more scorpions around here somewhere. Yep, there's some. Oh, look, more eels. Aren't I lucky? Aren't I so lucky?
You get fish meat.
I've been ditching fish meat at this point. I'm getting weighed down with the fish meat.
Must have more.
No, I really am good. By the way, do you need any biotoxin?
I don't really do anything with it.
Okay. You see, the lead Scythus is annoying, but they're only like level 10. So they're easy to kill. But yeah, no, I'm with you that the raft-hating whale is annoying. But I don't use rafts that much, and so for me it's not that big an issue. So... But they are very annoying. Like, we have a friend who loves making rafts and stuff, and he hates them so much. Yeah, no, we know that the biotoxin makes the shocking trank darts, but she doesn't tame much stuff these days, is the thing. I'm the one that does. And I'm also kind of getting to the point where it's just like, there's not a whole lot I need in the way of tames anymore. I mean, I'm breeding most of the stuff that I want. The only things I need for tames are underwater. And so, yeah. Man, my fingers are getting sore from just spam clicking. Oh. Okay, let's get rid of the fish meat. Yeah, like, I don't even need to be eating the fish meat. My guy is taking such little damage. This saddle is just amazing. Like, do you remember when Austin and I came out here a couple weeks ago? Hon?
Yeah.
And how we, like, had to stop and eat all the fish meat, and we still weren't up at, like, full health and whatnot?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite. Like, I've taken on, like, 4 or 5 schools of just, you know, mosh pit, and I've been totally fine. This saddle, like, getting that blueprint was just amazing. Really? Yeah, I don't bother, anglerfish. You're not going to go anywhere with that. So, what were you going to say?
I said, oh yay, I have a leech.
Oh! 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 Oh, look at that!
What? Dunks?
No, the jellies.
There's a lot of jellies.
That's a heck of a lot of jellies. Holy crap. And also a lot of dunks, too. A lot of dunks, too. Wow. This might be the biggest group I've ever taken on. Frick. Yeah, I am so glad for this saddle. Oh my gosh. Oh, 300 dunk. Oh well, whatever. It's not like I was gonna tame one of these ones anyway. My gosh, that was huge. Whew. Okay. I gotta get a picture of this. This is insane. Oh, and they're flocking this way. Great. That was a lot of jellyfish. A lot of biotoxin just got wasted. Frick. Do we need angler gel for anything?
I don't know. Lighting fires?
Yeah, I think we're good. That would be really cool if technology did advance to that kind of a point, that you could actually do something like that. That would be really cool, and yeah, I think you'd be a billionaire basically within a week if you could invent something like that. But I think we're actually headed to that direction. Like, if VR, that's going to be possible. I really do think so. Because, I mean, you can already create, like, virtual workspaces. So, like, you can have, like, you know, a virtual office in VR where you've got, you know, like, your whiteboard, you've got your desk, you've got all this other stuff that you can keep all the files in. So that you can basically work remotely and always keep things the same. And it's really, really, really cool. But, you know, it's still a work in progress. Like, it's nowhere near completely ready to go. But yeah, you should look at some of the stuff that Facebook's done for VR with Oculus. It's really impressive. might need to just start heading back. I think I've probably got enough black pearl at this point.
How many did you need?
100. But I wanted some more to be able to craft more element. So I was kind of also looking to see if I could find a Moza or Tuso, but it's a vain hope. Mostly a Tuso, because I could have actually... I brought Tankety with me. So I could have actually tried to tame one, but... occasionally. My company's done engineering work for Oculus in the past. That was before I came with them. We are technically an Oculus vendor, but we haven't really done much with them since the pandemic stuff started, so yeah. We're hoping to renew that partnership, though, within the next little bit. So, because they did sponsor our summer event last year, and they didn't do anything for the winter event this time around, but they were expressing an interest in partnering with us on other things and funding us and whatnot. So, hopefully that comes through, but we'll see, because Oculus is a little unreliable. So, they create a good product, but they are not a super trusted name in the industry. But that's a whole different story. Don't get me wrong, I love my Quest 2. It's great. So, okay, let's get out of these deeps and get back to my base. Well, the thing is, Oculus is owned by Facebook, so if you want to talk about, you know, one person who could who could basically tell Musk to go stuff it, it would be Zuckerberg. .458. You killed a .458.
Yep.
What is wrong with you, child?
I got another one that's got a new mutation. She's got green little fins on her back.
Cool. Oh my gosh, I just wish that my guy, this Basilosaur could move faster. Oh, crap, what are you? Another? I killed an Alpha Meg last time.
There's always a bigger fish.
That's one way to look at it. Alright, Icties, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be slaughtering you by the droves, but you're the ones that want to come play friends when it's giant melee. It's not a good idea. Yeah, Zuckerberg's done quite a few very not great things. So... okay. Man, I am so glad for this saddle. Oh my gosh, this would not be doable otherwise. Oh my gosh, Rick. What level is this other maggot? Oh, 300. That would explain it.
You and your Basilosaur are like an extinction level event.
Basically. Okay, this is only 190. Is this the one I killed last time? Oh, cool. It's dead. Is this the... That might have been the one I killed last time? Off screen? But, well, no, because that... I don't know what's going on there. Okay, frick. What do we got? Where's the Megalodon? Megalodon. Where's that Alpha Meg? Of course I'm going to have to be swimming around shark-infested waters. Shark and eel-infested waters, trying to find the pack from the Alpha Meg so I can get the trophy. Oh, okay, there it is, Alpha Megalodon. Okay, there we go. No, Storm, it's okay. You can totally express your feelings on Zuckerberg. You're not alone. Believe me, there's plenty of people at my company that do not like the guy. But he owns Oculus, and so we kind of just have to play ball. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So. Alright, let's heal up some and drop some of this weight. As we desperately need to. Alright, there we go. Alright, well, hopefully I will get back, and enough of that metal has smelted that I will be able to make the tech replicator. I'm really hoping so. Because I really want to get Element by the end of this episode, by the end of the stream. Oh, okay. I'm not going to waste my time with you, Megalodon. I have no need to do so. Gosh, these basilosaurs just move so freaking slow. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Is this... No, that's not my little inlet. Yeah, dang it. Maybe I should have built my base over here. Then I would have had to swim across there in the first place. Eh, whatevs. Delaquino, howdy! How you doing, man? Nice to see you. We're doing a bit of a late Ark stream because this morning was wrought with technical issues with our attempts to stream because yeah, somehow all of our progress got reset back to day 0. And so despite three attempts to restore it, did not happen until like, well, about an hour and a half ago. Yeah, don't worry. I know a lot of our viewers are over in, you know, Europe, and time zone differences really kind of make it difficult. If you can't make it, totally understand. It's just we can't really do the Europe time zones on our end, just because, you know, that's pretty either early or late for us. So unfortunately. But yeah, we'll be streaming LOTRO again in a little bit here. So So basically, we'll wrap this up in about a half hour, and then we'll take a little bit to go eat, and then we'll be back on shortly after. Fair enough, Storm. Fair enough. Your feelings are not unique to just you in that regard. He's done some very, very, very shady things and has largely escaped accountability. My wall is getting closer and closer to being done. For which I am grateful, because I'm so sick of those stupid eels coming in here. Thinking that it's free dinner, and it's not. Alright, let's make sure you're not... No, I am... Yeah, just like our current government, Storm. No, I am not who you think, who you're implying I am. But you could say that I am trumping it up, if you want. Oh, pants. That's right. Yeah, I'm not huge in our government either, Storm. So you are among friendly voices here. Of course, I just think they all suck. So, but that's just me. All right, can I build it? Do we have enough
Can we
metal?
build it?
No, I cannot, because we do not have enough metal ingots smelted yet. So.
Could sing the Bob the Builder song though. That could help.
I could sing the Bob the Builder song, if I so chose to do so, but no, I refuse to sing the Bob the Builder song.
But why?
Because Bob the Builder was a racist and misogynist and all the other ists and uts and phobes and whatnot.
He was a claymation character for 4-year-olds.
Yeah, and I'm just making light of the fact that that's where we're at in society. That people would genuinely buy that. Oh gosh. Cat's making a stinky. It's really not that difficult of a song to remember. It's literally, you know, Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. All right, later, Sadie. See you a little later. See you on the LOTRO stream.
Were your siblings into Bob the Builder?
Oh yes. Oh yes, I remember Bob the Builder quite well from when they were younger. Quite well. Gotta remember, there's an 11-year gap between me and them. So, I saw a lot of that stuff. Okay, let's see. I do have to say, I'm really appreciative that you guys tune in as often as you do. You know, like when you can, because one of the things that we have to do to hit Twitch affiliate is to have an average of 3 viewers per stream. And for, you know, our first month, we were getting like 2.5 or something like that. Now we're never lower than about 4 or 5. And so that worry has been completely alleviated. And so I am just profoundly, grateful that you guys tune in as often as you do. And just cannot put into words how much we appreciate it. Not that we're expecting to hit affiliate anytime in the near future, because that's... If that happens, it's still... You know, we still have a reasonable ways to go. Do I need to build another item collector just for eggs? Frick. I don't know, might. Herculoids and Captain Kangaroos? What? I'm so confused. Storm, you bring out some just really random references every so often, and I'm just very confused as to what you're referring to.
I mean, my guess would be children's shows.
Ah. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, Captain Kangaroo was well after my time. Or well, before, not after. I don't even know what I'm thinking. I don't sleep these days, so I'm not sure what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, what were our cartoons? Do you...
Barney and Sesame Street.
Those were not cartoons. Those were puppets. I mean, for us it was like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh!
See, those were more like when I was 10 and up. When I was little, it was like Arthur.
That's true. Okay, so I remember, like, back in the day, I remember Stickly on Nickelodeon afternoons during the summer. And it was like this popsicle stick that kids would like send in, would call in and put the requests for, like, whatever that afternoon's program was. And so, like, he'd have a list of programs that could be up there, and then he'd, like, spin a wheel and be like, yay, this is the one that we're doing today, or in this hour today, or something like that. And it was just, it was the weirdest thing. But, yeah, Stickly.
Oh, I also liked The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
You see, we didn't have Disney Channel when I was a kid. So... yeah. I didn't get that. But okay, so... my dad recorded, like, the Winnie the Pooh movie.
I love the Winnie the Pooh movie.
I did too. Except he, like, recorded it on, like, a VHS when it was playing commercial free one time. And my cousin accidentally changed it to a football game during that. And so, like, every time we watched it, there was, like, this, like, 3 seconds of some game that I have no idea what game it was. But it would just pop up. Because, you know, this was back when parents pirating movies on VHS tapes was a very common thing. So, yeah, the 90s were an interesting time.
Did you ever see that, like, Christmas special, sort of Winnie the Pooh, where they taught Piglet how to ice skate?
Not that I can remember. I mean, we had most of, like, the Disney classics, you know, like Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin and just like all the ones that you really know and remember. I'm just trying to think of, like, you know, Saturday morning cartoon stuff, and
That would be Batman the Animated Series and Spider-Man.
yeah, it's the Amazing Spider-Man. I loved Spider-Man when I was a kid. He was my favorite.
And the X-Men show that went along with it.
Oh, yes. That was, like, surprisingly adult for being a kid's show. I've only ever seen, like, Bambi twice in my life, and I really don't remember either time.
I watched Bambi many times.
Yeah, well, you and I have had that discussion. It's sad.
My siblings were always really big into any movie where an animal was the main character.
Yeah. My family, not so much. My parents were just like, what's going to keep their attention? And that's really all they cared about. So anything that would keep our attention and keep us quiet, that's what we got to watch. But when you've got a child as like wildly ADHD as I am, can you really blame them?
Hold him still.
Yeah, basically.
You were just preparing them for the quads.
Yeah. If that's one way you want to look at it.
Well, they've got one child with the energy of 3. Now have 4 of them.
Yep. Literally doubled the family size in one pregnancy. Yeah, I was never the quiet kid, Delquano. I was always the like obscenely obnoxiously loud kid. Which is probably very easy to see. Wait, what? Did I not just... I thought I grabbed all that wood. Oh, no, I grabbed stone. That's what that was. Okay. Alright, we'll craft another 7. Okay, maybe I'm being a little exaggerated. No, I was a crazy child. I was a very crazy child. And it is honestly kind of a miracle I got to be this old. That I managed to make it to this age. I think people are still scratching their heads on how that happened. Okay, what am I looking for here? I still ask myself that question all the time. I don't know how it happened. I'm not complaining. I just really have no clue how it happened. Oh, Superman in black and white. That sounds... Oh, wow. No, I am very, very, very fortunate with the fact that I somehow tricked my wife into being able to marry me.
I don't think I was tricked.
I mean, if you want to keep telling yourself that, feel free. Okay. Oh, did you have a chance to breed with one of the other ARGs out here, or do you want me to make some more eggs?
Don't worry about it. I'll worry about it next time.
Okay. Maybe, Dill, because I definitely was not the most suitable prospect at the time Herman I met. There were definitely much better suited guys out there for her. So,
Nope, not for me.
I'm glad you think that way. All right. You know what? Let's just grind all, because I want the metal ingot. This should give us enough to make the tech replicator, though. Yep. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, I forgot how big it was. Where do I put it?
On the roof?
It might have to be on the roof.
It's your industrial forge?
That might have to be where it goes. I can't really find a spot that's better. That's a fair point, Dill. That's a very fair point. Okay. Alrighty, let's get this put down. Yes! Oh, I am happy.
Have to come look at this.
You should. Let's see, tech generator. I don't think... Oh, I need 17 more black pearls, and I can make a tech generator. Oh, that might have to wait for the next stream, though, unfortunately. Because
It can wait.
Huh?
Wait, you've got plenty of power generated for now.
I know, but I want to get the tech generator up. The thing is, I don't really have time to go, take someone all the way out to the frickin' ocean again.
Then it can wait.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, well, one thing I should do then, I think I will go see if I can find a mammoth, and that'll be the last thing I do on the stream. And then we'll be back in roughly an hour from now for LOTRO. We just got to go get some lunch. So if I can find a mammoth in the next, 20 minutes, then great. If not, we'll just call it, and I'll do that on the next one. But yeah, so we'll be back very shortly after this stream is done, though, for LOTRO Lore for Dummies. Because you guys seem to have been enjoying that, and we are growing our community significantly faster through that than through Ark. And so...
LOTRO is a ton of fun.
LOTRO is a ton of fun. Do you find Entwives in LOTRO? Because that would be, kind of cool and sad at the same time.
I specifically remember finding what was basically it was implied to be an Entwife's garden, but at least I haven't seen one. But I mean, the Ents are looking, so maybe they send you. But I don't know which quest that is.
Well, I mean, if we look at what happened, the history of the Entwives, it's entirely possible they did head east, all the way to Harad and whatnot. All right, later, Storm. Hopefully see you on the LOTRO stream. If not, though, catch you on the next one. Oh, okay. That would explain it. Did you see what he said? Okay.
Yeah, I thought about looking into that with my main regular character, but she was just having too much fun at the festival, so I didn't do anything else.
You would.
Ooh, there's a tech rack up on Weathertop.
Oh, what level? 60. Ow. Kill it.
I will.
It is not worth taming. What are you doing out in this neck of the woods, though?
I was following you, and then I got ahead of you.
Well, if you want to go see if you can find a high-level female mammoth, feel free to scout ahead of me, because I am moving very slow, and in hindsight, probably should have come out on something a little faster and then cryopotted it, but too late now.
Exceptionally bloody stego.
Okay. Well, we are now to the land of the mammoths. Just watch, though. I'm going to find a ute very quickly here, and it's going to be like a 300 female. And it's like, really? 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 And I will be quite sad and shocked and stunned and minorly pissed. Yeah, I'm still streaming. No, I mean, I'm going to wrap it up if we don't find something here soon. So. Oh my gosh. Look at that. First mammoth I see is a 270 female.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Talk about lucky. Frick.
Just
270
yoink it
female.
right.
Oh, frick. Just over there's a 290 female. All right.
Ah, better.
Yeah. Well, actually, funny story. That's exactly how it happened with the male that I grabbed. Was I saw a 260 for him, and then saw a 290, and that's what I went to go tame. But yeah. All right. Well, I will probably wrap it up here. I'm going to take this mammoth back, knock it out, and just force feed it berries, and then we will have a brand new mammoth on the stream on Monday, and a brand new baby to go along with it. So, until next time, I'm Vanlin,
Meow meow.
and this is Cow Elf Gaming. We'll see you guys in about an hour. Keep it real.